Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another update on Blizzard Jacob. It is currently bringing some snow in the Midwest, and it's going to bring a ton of snowfall yet to come. And snowfall totals have increased a lot in both models now, so definitely like major cities like Chicago, Harrisburg, New York City, and Boston will be seeing a lot more snowfall than it showed yesterday. We do now have blizzard warnings for a couple thousand of people, and we still have millions of people to get a ton of snow. It's going to cause a ton of freezing rain, ice, and incredibly heavy snow to cause blizzard conditions. Again, I'm gonna be just keep on posting on this for the next couple of days. Gonna bring a very snow and icy weekend to come for millions of people in the Midwest, Ohio Valley, still in the Ozarks, and Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. So definitely a big threat and could be one of the biggest blizzards so far this year to kick off 2020. Also, be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel. We are 2 subscribers away from 2,030 subscribers. We have gone there so fast. Also, be sure to share the channel to any friend or family that you think will be in the monster Blizzard Jacob, or that you think will love my daily weather forecast. But without further ado, let's get into this video. So as you can tell, we still have a ton of people out here into winter weather alert from Winter Storm Jacob or Blizzard Jacob. But we're going to be kicking off with the blizzard warnings. And these have been updated since we've had these blizzard warnings out here since this morning, but they have become a bit more widespread. Now we have out here near Sioux City, Iowa, we do have Sioux Falls, we do have Aberdeen and Michelle, South Dakota. We have the far northeastern counties of Nebraska. We do have areas near Fargo and Grand Forks. We also do have out here not far from Bismarck, also areas into southwestern Minnesota. Let's check out these areas again. We have Marshall, we have Merritt, Fergus Falls out here into Minnesota, and we do have out here Devil's Lake, Harvey, Jamestown, Ashley, and again Grand Forks and Fargo, all under blizzard warnings. Again, that's where we're going to be seeing just a ton of wind as well, and the heavy snowfall, so definitely going to cause a lot of just travel issues and all that. And then we do have windstorm warnings now throughout the Midwest. That is for Iowa City, Des Moines, Waterloo, sorry guys, Rochester, Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Duluth, and Detroit Lakes. And then we do have winter storm warnings out here in Eau Claire. And I can tell we have a ton of winter weather alert advisories. But again, we do have those for Jefferson City, Joplin, St. Louis, areas again out here near Lincoln, Nebraska, Chicago, Springfield, Aurora, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Cleveland, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, out here near Lansing, Big Rapids, Muskegon, Marquette, Milwaukee, Madison, Wisconsin, Green Bay, and all the way out here into the Burlington area. We do have winter storm warnings for Boston and much of actually the Massachusetts area and the New England area. And then we do have winter storm warnings out here to upstate New York and southern Vermont. And then we do have winter weather advisories now from the Mid-Atlantic, including all of Pennsylvania except close to the Philadelphia area. So again, that's a lot of people there. We have Roanoke, Washington, D.C., areas in the far northern North Carolina. We do have areas again, Harrisburg, State College, Philadelphia. We do have out here Erie, Pennsylvania, the Poconos, even New York City under these winter weather alerts and advisories. Now we're going to be looking at the European radar. Again, we have major updates here. We're going to start seeing some very heavy snow very soon out here into the Midwest. Again, going to be seeing these blizzard conditions out here near Iowa City and Waterloo. Definitely going to be seeing a ton of snow now. We'll start seeing the snow really pick up near Minneapolis, Rochester, St. Paul. And it's going to get very heavy, and we'll see more of an ice mix out here near Des Moines, and start seeing these outskirts out here into Milwaukee. And we do have Michigan City, we do have Chicago and Aurora, starting seeing the light to moderate snow. Again, we are going to be seeing very heavy snow as well into the Dakotas, where we do have those blizzard warnings. As we now get later into tomorrow afternoon, the snow becoming a lot more widespread closer to the evening. Going to start seeing some snow getting out here into the Ohio Valley. And again, we're starting seeing that snow into areas near Pittsburgh. We do have Erie, Pennsylvania, all the way to Ohio, eastern Ohio, near Youngstown, Ohio, and those areas near Cleveland. Start seeing these light to moderate snow continuing out here into the Midwest. Going to be seeing blizzard conditions likely near Lansing, Muskegon, and Detroit. And going to start seeing some good amount of snowfall here near the Minneapolis area. That snow will really pick up near Milwaukee. And as we now get later into Sunday, we'll start seeing the snow becoming a bit more widespread now into maybe near Lexington areas. Maybe Columbus will be seeing a couple flurries, and that snow will pick up near Pittsburgh and Erie, Pennsylvania. See potentially blizzard conditions out here near Concord, Burlington, Albany, upstate New York, all the way into much of western and central Massachusetts, and then even by later, even Sunday evening, continue to see these lake effect snow. I could not get the word. I don't know why. But again, now we're going to be looking at the GFS and look at this crazy snowstorm. Again, this is just a massive system, as you can tell. You're going to be seeing blizzard conditions likely throughout areas out here near Waterloo and the border with Illinois and Iowa. We're going to be seeing the ice threat out here near Des Moines, Jefferson City, St. Louis, Springfield, and we start seeing the snow possibly out here into Milwaukee, Michigan City, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, and blizzard conditions are likely near Minneapolis, Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, Michelle, and even out here near Fargo. As we're not getting the next 18 hours, so this is later by Saturday, late morning, early afternoon. You're going to start seeing the snow arriving out here into the D.C. area, Pittsburgh, Youngstown, Ohio, Toledo, Cleveland, and even blizzard conditions are likely for Detroit and the Lansing area. You're going to be seeing a very, very good amount of snowfall in these areas into southern Michigan. Also be seeing, sorry guys, I don't know why I have a cough. Again, you're going to start seeing the snow becoming a bit more widespread now into, again, the Omaha, now Lincoln, Nebraska, Des Moines, much of western Iowa. We'll see this rain kind of get a bit more to the north as these highs will get a bit more higher, and the number wise and temperature wise, and start seeing blizzard conditions are likely near the Poconos area. Ice threats are a big threat near Harrisburg State College and Allentown, and be seeing that snow arriving to Boston, Providence, Hartford, New York City, Newark, Livingston, and start seeing this outskirts arriving to the New England area near Concord. And then by later in the next 42 hours, early afternoon out here into the areas into Sunday, we'll start seeing the snow kind of diminishing as we now get into the evening hours, and then it should be mostly over, such some really small lake effect snow. Now we're going to be looking at the NAM3KM model again. We're going to be seeing a ton of snow to come the next couple hours. We're going to be seeing blizzard conditions within the next 6 hours for Chicago. Aurora, Illinois, we'll be seeing some very heavy snow as well, and definitely a major ice threat throughout these areas near St. Louis, Springfield, areas into southeastern Iowa. Definitely going to be seeing a major ice threat, and again, we're going to be seeing very heavy snow for Eau Claire, Milwaukee, Madison, Wisconsin. Definitely be seeing a major blizzard threat. As we get the next 12 hours, this snow will become a lot more widespread into Toledo and Detroit. Could be seeing complete whiteout conditions. Very maybe ice threats coming to the Indianapolis area. Could be seeing some heavier bands out here moving into the border with Wisconsin and Minnesota off the Mississippi River. Could be seeing some very heavy snow into much of Minnesota out here near Michelle and Aberdeen, South Dakota, and very heavy snow near the Fargo area. And then as we now get the next 24 hours, this snow will start to move a bit more now to the northeast. As you can tell, continue to see this snow moving out into Michigan. Now let's get into the northeast so we don't miss out on this. Again, by the next 24 hours, we'll be seeing a major band with complete whiteout conditions moving into the Poconos area, Scranton, and Pennsylvania. Very heavy snow moving into Ithaca and Syracuse, and even Rochester, potential blizzard conditions. Major ice threats and sleet for State College, Erie, Pennsylvania, all the way out here into the far western counties of Maryland. Continue to see some very heavy snow moving to Toronto and the Ontario area. And then within the next 25 hours, we'll be seeing that snow moving into New York City now, Newark, Livingston, and seeing the blizzard conditions moving out here closer to the Florida, New York area. And as we now get into the next 31 hours, the snow will become a lot more widespread now out here into Long Island, Hartford, Connecticut. Definitely be seeing that blizzard conditions moving in. Albany going to be seeing whiteout conditions as much of western Massachusetts, and then some smaller areas of some light flurries out here near the areas near the Poconos, State College, and just much of northern Pennsylvania. And then as we now get the next 38 hours, this snow will be finishing off out here into the far southeastern and coastal areas of Maine. It should roll out by, again, Monday or early Monday morning. Now we are going to be looking out here into the European snowfall, and then again, we are still going to be seeing up to 6 inches now. Snowfall totals have increased for a lot of areas, like I mentioned earlier in the video. Going to be seeing up to 4 to 5 inches for out here in north central Missouri, up to 6 to 7 inches out here into Des Moines, up to 5 to 6 inches for Iowa City. Could be seeing a ton of snowfall, up to around generally 5 to 7 inches for much in the Midwest, including Milwaukee, Minneapolis, out here Aberdeen, Michelle, Chicago, 4 inches. Again, much of the Midwest will be seeing generally just 4 to even 9 inches of snowfall. Most amounts of snowfall in the Midwest or Great Lakes will be out here into Detroit, be seeing up to 7 to 9 inches for Detroit, up to 8 to 10 inches for Lansing, and much out here into Michigan, not Detroit. I meant to say Michigan, and then up to 2 to 5 inches throughout areas into northern Indiana, to around half a foot for Cleveland and Toledo, up to around 5 inches for areas near Livingston, New Jersey, 5 to 6 inches for Allentown, Harrisburg, State College, and up to around 9 inches to up to 15 inches near Buffalo and Erie, Pennsylvania. Could be seeing up to half a foot of snowfall for Hartford, 3 inches near Newport and Providence, and up to 3 inches as well for Boston, and around 4 to 7 inches for just much of the New England area other than the far coastal areas. Now we're going to be looking at the GFS update, and this is actually a major new update. Snowfall totals have increased a ton for major areas, showing up to 3 to 4 inches left for St. Louis, and same totals left for Jefferson City. Could be seeing 3 to 4 inches left for Des Moines, and up to maybe 7 to 9 inches left for Iowa City, around 7 to 9 inches for Minneapolis, Rochester, and St. Paul, and throughout the other areas like Grand Forks, Duluth, Aberdeen, Michelle, all these areas in the Dakotas and northern Minnesota could be seeing a scattered 4 to 6 inches of snowfall to come. Could be seeing up to 7 to 9 inches for Chicago. Now, yesterday it showed up to 4 inches. Now it is back up to 7 to 9 inches for Aurora and Chicago, up to 7 to 10 inches of snowfall for almost all of Michigan, including Lansing, Big Rapids, Detroit, Marquette, Muskegon, and then up to again 7 to 9 inches for Green Bay, Eau Claire, Wisconsin, up to a foot of snowfall out here near Cleveland, up to a foot of snowfall near South Bend, and not that bad for Fort Wayne, up to 7 to 9 inches near Harrisburg, up to close to a foot near State College, as well as Erie, Pennsylvania. Again, State College will be just getting up to 10 to 11 inches of snowfall. Philadelphia, maybe 4 inches, as well as Allentown, maybe 4 to 6 inches of snowfall. Now, areas into the out here more to the coastal areas right here, New York City will be seeing maybe 3 to 4 inches, as well as Boston, Hartford, Providence, and Newport. And out here in upstate New York will be seeing up to 16 to 18 inches of snowfall. And then much of the areas near Maine and just in the New England area, we'll be seeing up to 7 to 9 inches for scattered areas. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye, guys.